guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of chemo cancer video. Basically the things that I feel are helping get me through chemotherapy. As some of you may know if you've watched my first video or have been on my blog or my Instagram, I have Hodgkin's lymphoma and I'm currently going through chemotherapy to hopefully kick that in the badonk-donk. So yeah, I have a couple of things beside me that I think have really helped, and hopefully if you are going through something similar you'll find that they help you. So first thing I've got here is antibacterial hand gel. This is essential. I have like little ones in my bag and stuff for if we do go out anywhere. This one usually lives in the bathroom, and we've got some upstairs. Yeah, you need it because once you've started chemotherapy it really messes with your white blood cell counts and they go really low, which means you're not able to fight infection as well. So keeping infection away from you is almost one of the most important things, and it's pretty essential. So this is very helpful, especially because I've got two dogs. One of them's not very well at the moment, and so I have been using this pretty much every hour on the hour. So yeah, get yourself some of this if you haven't already. I'm sure if you're going through chemotherapy you've got some of this, but even just if you're watching this and you know someone who's going through it and you're going to visit them, this is super important. So maybe carry some in your handbag or your bag or your back pocket or whatever, and yeah, essential. Another thing that's pretty essential is moisturizer. Oh my god. Let's try again. Both the dogs jumped right out of the skin. They're sitting with me in the conservatory. Moisturizer. This is a body butter from the Body Shop, and this is a Helping Hands hand cream from Lush. He's gonna freak out and come and sit in my lap in a second. You get really dry skin. I found my hands are not too bad at the moment, but I found that my arm, where I've got my pick line, it's actually pretty gross. It's actually shedding skin. I usually keep it under a bit of tubey grip because that helped me get my clothes on. I just find it keeps the kind of little pick line tube just out of the way, and it stops me from catching it and, sorry to be graphic, but accidentally ripping it out of my arm. So I find that moisturisers really help. I did stupidly get a moisturiser that had fake tan in it, and it turned out to be the streakiest thing ever, and the district nurse came around to change my line, and not my line, he came to change the dressing around my line, and he was like, "What have you done?" I was like, fake tanned. So yeah, I recommend just going for the normal one and just surviving pale for a bit. I mean, I'm not gonna say I won't fake tan again while I'm getting chemotherapy. The chances are pretty high actually. But if you don't want to look like a streaky orange thing, just get some lovely heavy duty moisturiser and some good hand cream. Next, very important as well, mouthwash. Mouth ulcers are a big thing when you're under chemotherapy, getting chemotherapy. I haven't had any yet, I've been really lucky, but I started doing my mouthwash before I even went in, and I've been keeping it up twice a day. I've gone through so many. This is my favourite. This is of course still one, but the nurses at the hospital also gave me a different one, pretty similar, pretty much does the same thing, just doesn't taste as pleasant. The only thing I found with my mouth, because the cells kind of reproduce quite quickly, the chemo's killing off cells, and then the ones that are kind of always coming back and your hair, I'm touching my wig as if this is real hair, your hair, your digestive system and your mouth, I think can cause the most problems. I want to say it's because the cells are kind of regenerating themselves. I might have made that up. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. I'm the worst chemo patient ever. I don't know anything that's happening, pretty much. But I found that these have kept mouth ulcers away, at least I like to think that they have. And you can also get mouth thrush and things like that, and this seems to be working. The only thing I found with my mouth is that the chemotherapy has kicked in all of the wisdom teeth I didn't know I had. So I now have wisdom teeth coming through, and it's so painful. The other day I had mashed potato for dinner because I couldn't chew. It was good, mashed potato, but still, it's not exactly a meal, is it? So but this sorted everything else. Also something I found which has been useful is taking some sort of sweet. These are, can you see? These are called Queasy Drops. I think you can get these off Amazon. This was actually a gift. And they're good for sucking on when you're having chemotherapy. They're also kind of good sucking on if you get a queasy stomach from chemotherapy, which I actually do now because I only had my chemo the other day and I feel a bit rotten. But yeah, I like to suck on them when I'm actually getting chemotherapy because some of the chemo gives me a bad taste in my mouth. I've actually got a weird taste now. It's probably because I don't feel too great. But there's one particular, I can't remember what the drug is called, but there's one drug in particular that they give to me for my Hodgkin's, and it just, the second it starts, it's like I can smell something weird, something in my mouth, and then I just start sucking sweets and it goes away. So definitely recommend taking some kind of either queasy drops or some kind of sucky sweet that you know will help your stomach. Yeah, definitely essential. And last but not least, I'm sorry this is another wee short video, a blanket. Now this is from my cousin and I don't know if you'll be able to see because I'm quite zoomed in and it's quite large. It's got my dogs on it. Oh sorry buddy, I've covered your little fluffy face, look. So my cousin gave me this. I haven't actually used it yet because it's too freaking nice. But if you're going through chemo, you are gonna be tired, and sometimes all you can do is curl up in bed or curl up under a blanket on your sofa and just chill. There's no shame in that. You're going through a tough time, it's hard, and sometimes you just need to take some time out for yourself and just lie down and just be like, yeah, I'm taking the day out. And I find a blanket's kind of useful for that because you get all snuggly. But yeah, so again, probably a short video depending on how much editing I have to do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or there's any other kind of videos I can make to help you get through chemotherapy, or if you want to have any questions about me going through chemotherapy or my kind of Hodgkin's lymphoma or anything like that, please leave it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.